How you doing, guys? I'm back with another song for you. So in this song, I chose to do "Let It Be" by the Beatles. So everyone pretty much knows this song. If you don't know it, you will know it by the end of doing this video or singing the chorus a few times. There are a few new chords to add in here. So we've done so far in this course the G, D, E minor, and C. I'm going to add two more. You might already know these, but for those of you who don't, I'm going to put up the chart on the screen. It's A minor. So we've got a 0. Now we're not playing this low E on an A minor chord. Remember, A minor, so A, this is the A string, remember? Eddie 8, so A is in the bass. It's not always the case that A minors are played like that, but so we have a 0, we're going to call that a 0. We have a 2, second fret I'm talking about, not my finger numbers, my fret numbers here. The chart does refer to the finger numbers, the numbers on there. Second fret, ring finger's going to play second fret, first finger's going to play the first fret, and I'm going to get that open string. So it's tricky not to hit that low string, right? So there's our A minor. F's going to be, there's a couple ways to play F. A common way is, I'll put maybe a couple versions of it up here. There's the bar chord, F like this. This is, I do usually show everyone this way at first, 3, 2, 1. But I find this way for this particular song to be more effective. Just gives it a bit more bottom end and a little thicker. Put that version up here. So I've got my ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, pinky fingers on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, second fingers on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, first fingers here, and I'm letting my fingers rub against that high E string, and it kind of rubs that. Now that low E string, I'm rubbing this finger against it, so you're not going to hear that. You're not going to. It doesn't sound very good. So there's a kind of rubbed out. Landing that chord can take a while. So what I would do is try some of those drills that we did with the G, D, E minor, and C with that F now. It's a new chord. It's an awkward feeling. Drill it. Drill it 50, 100 times. You might just pick up your guitar every once in a while and just hand on, hand off, hand on, hand off. It still happens to me all the time. I'll get an awkward chord, and I have to drill it. I'm trying to think of one I just doing that the other day. That just felt weird. I had to kind of take that off and on. My hands just weren't used to doing it. But now they land there. They land there a lot better. And the more you do this, you get sort of used to the way you drill them. You learn the chord way faster, right? So just a couple parts before we go. Again, if you just want the chart and play through, go to part 2, and we'll just do a little walkthrough of it. I'm just going through some of the nuts and bolts of the song in this one here. So the strum pattern right off, you'll see kind of in brackets. I just put a little cheat sheet there. You'll see down, a space, down, D for down, right? Not D chord. Down, down, and then a down up. Now that can be a little bit, tricky. If you're just looking at that, it's like, what does he mean down, down, up? Oh, okay, down, 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 up. Now listen to this though. Like it's got to be in time, right? So maybe I should put the beats underneath or something. Maybe I'll do that. I'll bring something up with something like that on it. Here we go. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Now I'm going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Now with the chords, so here's the intro. C, G, A minor. Here's that F, that new F. Back to C, G. Now here's the part. Just want to add that. I kind of put that as an optional part in the song. If you're just starting to learn how to strum and land on time, maybe I wouldn't do that. I would just play F to C. Da, 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 da. Now notice I did play the F this way. It just makes more sense when I'm playing this little riff behind it. So let's bring up that tab here, and you'll see, okay, there's 6 lines. You've got F, right? That's a mini little F chord. I'm kind of careful not to, sometimes that's not the end of the world to hit that little E up there. It works sometimes. So I'm going to strum that chord, F, 2, 0. See that? My middle finger comes in and hits that little 2. F, 2, 0, C chord. And that happens every time they sing Let It Be. So for instance, Mother, oh my gosh, it's high. Paul McCartney can sing, comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Here it is. Let it be. And in my hour, continues on, right? The other weird part in this song, I never used to do that. I always used to skip this part because I never figured it out. So I just recently figured it out. So I'm all happy we've got this now. So the break, this is the part. I think it's the organ and the piano part. There's not really a guitar doing this. But what we can do is we can actually start on that F again, and we can go F 2 0 C, right? That C chord. F 2 0 C 1 0 G 1 C. If you want to, not ready to put the chords in with that, you could 3 2 0 3 1 0 3 1 C. But I like to add the chords in there as well. F chord 2 0 C chord 1 0 G. Now could you could put an F in there too over that one. That might sound nice as well. But again, we're kind of coming up with a part. We're arranging it ourselves because there's not really a guitar part to go off. So we kind of have to work it out ourselves over those parts. I think I'm going to wrap this video up right now. In the next video, we'll just do we'll just go right from the top, and we'll try to stick to the arrangement as closely as we can. All right, see you then.